Good afternoon, the Caravan right, so I'm back with another video, some more Manchester United news for you. Right, so according to TalkSport, they're saying that Manchester United are confident of signing Michael Olise, and Jarrad Branthwaite. Crystal Palace want £60 million for Michael Olise, but I thought you had a release clause, and Everton want, Jarrad Branthwaite could be available as little as £40 million. If that's true, that would be a bloody bargain for us. £40 million for Jarrad Branthwaite. I don't think that's true, to be honest with you. I'm sure Sky Sports News said Everton wants it between, is it 55 million to £60 million, or is it £60 million to £70 million? I think we are looking at that price range, to be honest with you. But yeah, I do want both players. And people say Michael Olise is not a top winger. Just look at his performance against us a couple of weeks back. Bloody destroyed us. Although we did have injuries, but still, you can only beat what's in front of you. So yeah, for me, I do want Michael Olise. He's a very, 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 very good player, and I'm sure he's a Man United fan. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he is. Um, as for Jarrad Branthwaite, I do want us to get that deal. Like I said this morning, I want that deal done ASAP. We can't let him go to Euro 2024 without signing him. But I think that's what will happen. We will have our first transfer summer saga in a couple of weeks. Boring. Look, fingers crossed. Things are different under Ineos, but we will just have to wait and see the gardener. So yeah, was it Manchester Evening News? I think it's Manchester Evening News said that Manchester United are going to be savvy regarding signings at the summer, looking at players with a year left on their contract or just about to become free agents. The other one we're in for tossing, so it is what it is. Regarding that, I think that's smart decision, really. Um, but yeah, also same article said that Manchester, the Manchester United manager will have will have less significant say in transfers, whether it's Eric Ten Hag or another manager good. I do back Eric Ten Hag. I do believe he's the right man for the job, but his signings have been a bit iffy, to be honest with you. Lisandro Martinez has been a success. Casemiro was a success until his form dropped off like a bloody cliff. And Rasmus Højlund's a good signing, so three signings out of what? Ericsson last year. Oh, do you know what? I can't be asked counting because we made so many bloody signings under Ericsson Hag. I think it's. Well, I know it's over 10. I think it's 10 or 15 signings we've made under him, or could be 20 in fact. And yeah, I would like us to do our transfer business nice and early, which would be a bloody change from Murder Madness last summer. Remember that? I will give Johnny Boy credit, John Mercer, because there was something in the Athletic this morning which I forgot to mention. Internal so internal discussions was it Jason Wilcox had internal discussions with Eric Ten Hag about the burden on our young players, and he's aware of it and wants to ease the burden on our young players. Good. Garnacho needs a bloody rest. Well, to be fair to Højlund, he's come off the bench a couple of times this season, just gone, so fair enough. But we bloody need a striker. Here's a suggestion for you. Do not abuse me. 2 words. Alvaro Morata. Cheap. I think he's 28. I'm older than him. Yeah. Yeah. I think he's actually he's not 28. Shit. I think he's hang on. I think he's 31. Yeah. So I'm older than him. So he's in his 30s, I think. Probably proven. Yes, I know he's crap at Chelsea. And funnily enough, we tried to sign him in 2017 before we pulled the plug on the deal and went to sign Romelu Lukaku. And to be fair to Lukaku, he was good his first season, but we all know what happened there. So, all in all, hopefully we get our business done nice and early. Because I was just discussing, I was watching a video on YouTube about Jarrad Branthwaite. It was Sky Sports News said that Everton have got to sell before the end of June because of this profit and sustainability rules. I think it's the end of the month. They've got to sell. I think it's either Jarrad Branthwaite or Amadou Onana. We won't get Amadou Onana, guarantee that right now. But you never know. I don't think we will. Personally, I think we'll get a cheap midfield from Europe, which to be fair, I would be happy with, but I want to seize the bird on Kobe Mainoo, which is another thing. Get him on a long-term contract. Don't give him stupid bloody wages. I don't know what his wages are, to be fair. For example, let's say he's on £10,000 a week. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. If we can get him on a long-term contract and give him, let's say, £15,000 basic wage, and he can top up to £20,000. Depends how much he plays and how many trophies he wins with us. For me, that's basic. That's sensible. If it was Ed Woodward, there you go, Kobe. There's £100 grand a week for you. Jesus Christ! Thank God he's not at the club anymore. Bloody hell! But anyway, I hope that I just hope we do our business nice and early, because we're coming towards the end of May now. So hopefully we are. Well, I'm sure we're talking to players. Which reminds me, I do hope some of our players speak to Jarrad Branthwaite on international duty or whenever they go to Euro 2024, because players talk. It's a fact. How do you know that, the Carrick fan? It's obvious. Players talk, and especially with the new spot, Jarrad Branthwaite, us being interested in him. I guarantee you this right now. If our players talk to Jarrad Branthwaite, he'd be asking a lot of questions. What's it like at Man United? What's the manager like? What's the side of Martinez like? Etc. 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 You know, the basics really. So yeah. Right, so you can check Man United 2022. Subscribe to the channel, The Carrick Fan. Comment below that video. Take care. Adios.